We acknowledge that the County of Haliburton is located on a Treaty 20 Michisagi territory and in a traditional territory of the Michisagi and Chippewa Nations, collectively known as the Williams Treaty First Nations. We acknowledge the shared presence of Indigenous nations throughout the area and recognize its original inhabitants as the stewards of its lands and waters since time immemorial.
Thank you. The agenda?
That the October 8th, 2025 Haliburton County Council agenda be approved.
Could have someone move? Councillor Danielson, second by Councillor Dayu. All in favor? It's carried. The consent agenda?
That the items listed under the heading consent agenda for October 8th, 2025 be adopted as presented.
If someone move? Councillor Carter, second by Councillor McKechnie. All in favor? It's carried. Economic development. Third quarter tourism report. Angelica.
Morning, members of council. I feel like I have to raise this up. Morning, everyone, and Warden Burton. I have before you my third quarter tourism report for you to look over. It's a fairly thorough report, but some of the highlights are we were really thrilled with how our Fall Hike Haliburton Festival went. We were able to grow the festival through a grant we got and through some additional planning and organizing that Eric and I and the team did. We had a very good number of participants this year. We had more hikes than we've had in the last couple of years since the pandemic kind of shrunk the festival a little bit. And we've had some very good feedback. There are some areas where we can improve it for next year for the winter and the fall, which we're hoping to do, but we were thrilled with how it turned out and we're hoping to continue to grow it. Another highlight is we did have our annual business summit in September on the 23rd. We had a good turnout of speakers and participants, and we got some good feedback on how we can evolve that event going forward next year. And we're hoping to continue that as well. We've done a lot of marketing this year, specifically through the spring and summer. A lot of the data that we were seeing was showing there was some real shifts in travel this year with the political climate. I won't elaborate. I think we all know what I'm talking about, but there was a lot of appetite and desire for Canadians to stay in Canada this year, and for other travelers from other countries looking at Canada as sort of a new option for travel. So we wanted to take advantage of that. We did a lot of marketing to Canadians, to some new markets, and we're seeing, I think, some results of that. We think it was quite a good summer in terms of business and travelers to the area. We don't have hard data yet, but anecdotally, we have heard very good things from a lot of our tourism businesses and operators. And we're hoping this kind of continues throughout the fall and winter and into next year. And we're working on a lot of different partnerships into next year, some workshops with the HCDC, some cross promoting with different cultural institutions in the area, and just some new ideas for next year. And I'm happy to answer any questions if you have any.
Any questions? Just, I guess, a comment. Well done.
Oh, thank you. It's not just me. It's a team.
The resolution.
The Haliburton County Council received staff report EDT 14-2025 third quarter economic development and tourism activity report is for information.
If someone move. Councillor Carter, second by Councillor Dayu. All in favor? It's carried. Thank you. IT, information technology work plan update. Mike.
Good morning, Warden Burton, members of council. So before you today is my standard bi-monthly IT work plan update. All the details in there and within the key findings. I mentioned some of the high level details on the projects we're working on. We're continuing transitioning the municipalities in Microsoft 365. Digital collaboration efforts are ongoing both internally between the county and the 4 lower tier municipalities, as well as regionally with the Eastern Ontario IT Collaborative. A lot of work going on with GIS with the development of an internal strategy, as well as some of the changes that are going to be required for next gen 911. And we continue working on some infrastructure projects, modernizing some of our key infrastructure components and doing devices and workstation refreshes. It's all part of our standard annual replacement cycles. I think that's about it. But as always, I am more than happy to answer any questions from council.
Questions? Seeing none, resolution.
That report ITS 10-2025 Information Technology Work Plan Update be received as information.
Someone move. Counselor Shell, second by Counselor Ryle. All in favor? It's carried.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. EMS Pro Care Prevent Service Agreement. Mike, 2.
Good morning, Warden Burton and members of council. I present to you my report EMS 07-2025 to enter into a Pro Care service contract with Stryker Canada for a period of 7 years. Some of the findings are that we currently pay yearly a preventive maintenance plan at about $5,000 per year. Parts and labor are extra for that. So far this year, we have spent about an additional $22,000 on parts and labor on the, this is our stretchers and the power load system. And the Pro Care Prevent plan works out to about just over $18,000 per year for the entire system. That includes parts, labor, travel, everything except for some of the consumables, such as if we have to replace a mattress on the stretcher, that would be an extra cost, or batteries. And then it also includes post-accident inspections. So there's a requirement with the Ministry of Health and with Stryker, if a vehicle is involved with an accident. I'm not exactly sure how significant the accident has to be, but the system needs to be inspected to be put back into service. So I'm happy to take any questions.
Any questions? Resolution?
That staff report EMS 07-2025 be approved, and further that the county enter into a Pro Care service contract with Stryker Canada ULC for a period of 10 to 7 years.
And if someone move, Counselor Danielson, second by Counselor Ferry. All in favor? It's carried. Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Business arising from the previous meeting of council. Andrea.
Good morning, Warden and Council. This report is in response to Council's request for further information at the August 27th meeting in regards to the providers that staff used as comparables for the change in the corporate credit card provider. My report includes the 6 different providers that were looked at and the options and benefits for each provider. We did go ahead with US Bank One Card, which does service several municipalities in Ontario, including Minden Hills and Dysart. And I would be happy to take any questions that council may have.
Okay, questions? Counselor Carter.
Well, I was the one who brought this up and probably encouraged this further report. But at this point in time, we have no resolution or no bylaw that says that we must buy Canadian. And so given that, we need to follow our procurement goals and plans, which is looking out for the taxpayer here in Haliburton County. And looking at this, not only are there differences in the services available, but it's the most cost efficient way of doing it. And so I support this 100%.
Other questions? The Counselor Dennison.
Just a comment. I really did appreciate the additional work that was done to look into this. But I think we also, to your comments about looking at, American versus Canadian services, we have to keep in mind the fact that there are a lot of Canadian workers associated with, depends on what the process is. But, there's a balance that I think we can find sometimes in these circumstances. But thanks for the report. Good work.
Other questions? Resolution?
The staff report COR 13-2025 be approved as submitted.
Could have someone move? Counselor Carter, second by Counselor Shell. All in favor? It's carried. Okay, consideration of bylaws.
Um, the bylaw 4318 being a bylaw to appoint the secretary treasurer and deputy secretary treasurer of the Land Division Committee for the County of Haliburton be enacted as and passed.
Could have someone move? Counselor Danielson, second by Counselor Ryle. All in favor? It's carried. Closed session.
That in accordance with Municipal Act Section 239, Haliburton County Council enter into closed session for the following reasons: A, the security of the property of the municipality or local board.
Have someone move? Counselor Carter, second by Counselor McKechnie. All in favor? It's carried. Thank you. Back order, confirmation bylaw.
Be it resolved that bylaw 4319 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of September 24th, 2025 meeting at Haliburton County Council be considered to be read a first, second, and third time.
Okay. Counselor Carter, second by Counselor McKechnie. All in favor? It's carried. Adjournment. Counselor McKechnie.
It's already written it. The October 8th, 2025 meeting at Haliburton County Council be adjourned at 9:56 a.m.
A second, Counselor Dayu. All in favor? It's carried. Thank you.